Righto, before we start the video and get into the fighting and the hurting and the killing, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Japai and all the other Clarky boys out there. You guys rock! Okay, let's get into the video. G'day, this is Captainoob and this is the China Lake. This weapon comes from the Holo Rifle mod, and if you've picked up on the resemblance already, then yeah, you'd be right about that. Anyways, what you're looking at now is a weapon used during the Vietnam War. It's actually a pump-action grenade launcher, which sounds awesome and basically is awesome. So without further ado, we'll get to sprucing this thing up. And first of all, for the receivers, all you can do here is basically change what projectile this thing fires. They are varying in power and range, which makes it a little bit more interesting. But listing these, you've got the cryo ones will shoot cryo grenades from the vanilla game, pulse grenades for this one, flèche rounds will fire something of the railway rifle variety, which sounds good. Frag mervs, they're in the vanilla game, I think DLC game, so yeah, you can easily blow yourself up with this one, so be careful with that. You've got the frag receiver, which is just your basic one, firing frag grenades that explode on impact. Incendiary, probably more like Molotovs, plasma like plasma grenades. RPGs, I think they'll fire missiles. I think that's what's going to happen. I want to test this though. I'm not actually sure on that. You've also got a shotgun receiver, 40mm shotgun. That's a lot of projectiles you could put in a 40mm shell, so I'm wondering how that goes. You've also got a slug. If you really want a 40mm slug, that'll punch through basically anything. You've also got a synth relay grenade thing too, but those things are squishy. They don't really help out rather than, you know, just distracting your enemies, so I don't think we'll do that. For now, we'll just leave it on the frag receiver to see if this on its basic form. It's worth mentioning that we've got 511 base damage. I did install this with the extra 1.5 times damage because we're playing on big boy very hard mode, so we kind of need that damage. Anyways, so for the barrels, we can actually extend that out. That'll give us one more in our ammo capacity, more tube to store the grenades in. It'll also increase our range and accuracy a little bit, which is nice. This is basically cosmetic because it won't help you with the angling of the weapon at all, but I like to put on some night sights because they'll have little glow points onto the thing. And you can chuck a suppressor on here, but I won't do that. That's kind of silly. I like the muzzle brake. The look of the muzzle brake looks fine. We can go loud and proud with a grenade launcher just fine. You can see these are not really equipable. These are actually parts on legendary unique ones, but I don't think we need the unique ones to get the power out of it. We can also increase the fire rate of this thing by upgrading the pump, which is a nice addition because it does fire quite slowly. And we've also got a legendary effect slot if we need it. I don't think we'll need it. So we'll go ahead and grab a couple of other China Lakes with us and we'll see how these things do. Okay, so getting the ammo is kind of easy. All you need to do is find a chemistry station, and as long as you have the things to go with it, then you can easily make what you need. Now, there's an RPG Seeker here, so I'm guessing one of the unique ones has a Seeking RPG attached to it, so that's kind of scary. What we'll do is we'll just create just what we need, and then we'll go and shoot people. Righto, so here we are outside of Immersive Gunners Plaza. A lot of gunners spawned here today, but that's okay because we've got grenade launchers, and we are using the Killzone armor again because it looks friggin' awesome. So here's our list of China Lakes for us to choose from. I did actually name these what they fire because it'll make them a lot easier to find. I don't really make them look distinctive or name them distinctively, so that kind of sucks. But we'll get started with our regular frag one. We can see what this thing sounds like and how it performs against these guys. Let's get their attentions. Yep, seems to be going okay. I heard someone with an AA-12, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Also, my headphones are on backwards. 1 second. Okay, we're back in action here. So this is just the basic frag one. It does alright. We can't one-shot people with it, but it does enough damage to... yeah, it's fine. I do like how the 1.5 times extra damage that I installed on this is making it a little bit more viable, though. I wouldn't... if I was shooting these guys any more than 3 times before they dropped, then I'd be saying, fuck this, too low. Need to up that power. Righto, let's get started with the different ones. We'll go incendiary first, and this one's got a reflex sight on it. Yep, that's just the basic Molotov explosion there. It doesn't have the glass cracking sound, which is a nice touch, just a basic grenade sound explosion. So, you know, it doesn't do as much damage as the frag though, so it's actually kind of obsolete with that. Let's, we've heated him up, let's get him to chill out this time. Hopefully this will get him to slow down. It does too, that's nice. That's just an effect of the vanilla one though, so nothing too good there. I'd also like to point out how easy this thing is. The grenades travel very, very fast, so you don't have to really angle this up. You can see me missing at the start of the video because I'm not really used to it. That car blows up in front of me, that's fine. Okay, what else can we try? This is just another basic vanilla grenade, just a plasma one. Again, I'm putting too much angle into it, but that's okay. This one feels like it's hitting a little bit harder. We've got a little bit of damage over time along with it as well, which is minimal, but it's there, so it's nice. Okay, let's get into some more interesting things here. We'll save all the shotguns ones for later, but this is the RPG. Oh my god, it fires a little itty bitty missile and it moves and it kind of spirals through the air. Oh, that's cute. It sort of travels on the same sort of trajectory as you would see a sentry bot, you know, the sentry bot cluster bombs. It sort of spirals around as it goes, which is adorable, but as you can tell, there's no drop to it, which is nice. So you can easily hit targets that are a bit further away, although saying that, the projectile doesn't actually move that quick, so in terms of this thing at range, you're probably better off with the frags at your side, shooting those people as we ragdoll some corpses. But I guess extreme ranges where the target isn't moving a lot, you could probably just line this up from, I don't know, however long you wanted to go away from them and hit them easily with that. But yeah, it's nice for sure. If I did have the seeking one, then you could easily get the range out. Oi, stop shooting me with that. That's very loud in my ear. Damn you. Okay, let's get the frag merv going on, because I really want to kill the shit out of this gunner. We missed. A lot of explosions happened. We didn't see those explosions though. See, this is the range that you'd logically want to use the RPG one at, but we lobbed the grenades that far away that they kind of have the mind of their own. Okay, this is dangerous. There we go. That's what we wanted. Looks like some enemies have gotten involved up there, so we can... Oh, that's an incoming Molotov. I think we've got the hang of the drop now, which is pretty decent. I do like the reload animations. They aren't perfect, they aren't scripted like you'd expect them to be, but we reload 3 in every time, and I can forgive that. There we go. When they're all bunched up like that, they're fun to get in all of a big old explosion like that. It's not very good against targets who'd like to take cover. A little bit unpredictable there. Okay, we got that one, and we also sent some guy flying in this direction, so that's cool. Okay, a little bit inconsistent for my taste, but... Oh, Jesus, okay, we're getting a little bit too close with those grenades. In fact, that one exploded right next to me. We've gone into nerd rage at this point, that's fine. We should be able to get our health back should we kill this next dude. And all of that extra damage that we get isn't actually enough to kill that gunner in one. That's okay. If we get direct hits, we might get that damage twice. Almost 1k on him, almost. We did cripple his legs though, which stopped him from shooting us. And the mysterious stranger comes in to shoot at someone who is already dead. He's totally useless, that guy. I think he's more of a hindrance to the player than a help, because unlike when you're usually in VATS, you can exit whenever you want, but you have to wait until the mysterious stranger says he's done to actually get out into real time again, which can lead you into situations where you want to move out of something's way that's about to hit you, but you kind of can't, so yeah. It's not one of the perks I'd actually recommend having for serious, but for something just for the lols, I guess you could have that. Although it is nice when he does pop up and gets a kill where you actually need it, but it's situational, and situational isn't a good policy, to be honest. So in crowd control situations where you're out of the blast radius, this thing is going to excel. That's only a basic gunner, bless his little cotton socks. Almost done here, which is good, because I want to get inside and test out the shotgun ones. I've got a special trick up my sleeve. One more. There we go. with the splash radius enhanced by Demolitions Expert, you don't have to be accurate with this thing, which is even more of a bonus. So in terms of how easy this thing is to use, it's probably too easy to use, but that's okay. You can fire grenades a very long way away from you, which is it's useful if you don't want to kill yourself with your own grenades, which is nice. Okay, let's get this thing shotgun mode happening. Okay, I've got all of my shotgun ones hotkeyed. So this is the basic buckshot, this is flèche, and last but not least, this is slug. Now this one's got a suppressor on the end. It's got a big quiet sausage. So what we can do here, hopefully, is get some sneak attack criticals with a grenade launcher that's not firing grenades. Oh my god, we do actually get the sneak attack grip bonuses. This is great. And it appears to be hit scan, which is even better, with seemingly perfect accuracy. Okay, overpowered comes to mind when it comes to this, because I'm hitting these guys for much more than I was doing with the grenades before, but that's only because we're getting sneak attack criticals. Oh, I missed there. That's okay. Oh, that was a good dodge. Okay, we can just one-shot him in the head anyway. Ironically, this thing, when it's not shooting explosive things, is going to do better damage if you can, get the accuracy happening. Turrets are squishy anyway, they'll go down to anything, so we don't have to worry about those guys. We'll just get you... There we go. Yep, okay, so it's hit scan projectile for real, so this thing turns into a sniper now. I'm not actually sure how to feel about this, because it obsoletes all of the grenades in it, and then the holo rifle, which can't be suppressed anyway because it's an energy weapon, it kind of suffers from this. So I guess this is the best weapon from this whole thing now. Anyways, let's actually get into the shotguns on these. So did alright, I suppose. We'll get nice and close. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. We'll just get them in the face at point blank range. It's no fun not having gore on with shotguns, though, I must admit. Hey, there's Captain Bridget. Well, guess what? I've got a crit saved up for you. Yeah, that'll do her in, won't it? Okay, that's good. And actually, I'll pinch that off. Yeah, no one else can use that. Okay, so aiming for the head seems to be working here, which is nice. Man, this is where I wish kill skills from Borderlands 2 was a thing. Could you imagine that? You kill some dude, you get a damage bonus, and maybe a movement bonus, kind of like Axton or Zero. That'd be sick. That totally would be a thing in Fallout 76 if they tried, if they weren't pussies. Come on, you've already made it a looter shooter already. You can just go in all the way. Go hard or go home, I say. And do that. Alright, let's get this thing shooting the flèches now, because I haven't tried this out yet. I've been having too much fun with the buckshot. I'm going to fire this into a wall, see if we're actually firing railway spikes. Well, I counted one there. We might actually be firing one railway spike, which, whilst it's hilarious and does a lot of damage and can pin limbs onto nearest walls, if we had gore on, it's not actually hit scan. There's actually a little bit of delay between shooting this than it would be if we weren't. Yeah, it took ages to get there, so don't use the flèche one, that's crap. Use the slug one with a suppressor, and just go stealthy, and you'll be fine. And to make that point well known, let's take on a giant monster, or take on old mate Swan, and we'll rip him a new arsehole with it. Okay, looks like Swan's brought a couple of friends. There's a super mutant butchers, it's a feral ghoul reaver. Okay, we're just gonna have to take him out of the game, because he aggroes Swan. Okay, we've aggroed all of them now. That's okay. What we're going to do here, the game plan, is just to shoot Swan in the face with sneak attack criticals, and to add insult to injury, we're going to add a critical in there. Hey, that's not what a slug looks like. The VATS projectile doesn't seem to be altered with this. But we're getting 10k damage on him, which is, kind of OP at this point. A little bit overpowered, unbalanced, and better than all of the grenades. How cool is the helmet, though? I like how the helmet makes the eyes look mad. So cool. I want a suit of that in real life. Oh, it's a basic super mutant. He's level 10. Yeah, I'll like to see you do that.
I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Okay, there's a warlord over there. He can actually take it. He can take one of these before he dies. But yes, I was hitting him for 1600. This guy is admittedly a lower level, but we'll whip out our buckshot one. Okay, we one-shot him anyway. Okay, although this is a great grenade launcher, as a slug thrower you'll do much better than it, as I've just witnessed there, so I think I'm gonna call it there on that bombshell. So if you'd like to see this weapon in your game, check out the description. There shall be a link down there for PC, and I'm pretty sure this is on Xbox One. If it's not, I apologize for any console people who cannot obtain this particular weapon. And if you've made it this far, Jappa, I commend you. Your attention span is much better than I thought it'd be. Thank you for watching, guys. Well, not really attention span, maybe tolerance of my bullshit. Oh well. Oh shit, I totally forgot to do the synth one. Okay, I'm just gonna summon a few synth boys and you can see how fucking pathetic they are. Also, I'm bad with the Institute, don't like me anymore, so all of these synths are immediately hostile, so yeah. Maybe if you did side with the Institute, you could make use out of this, but no, it's useless other than that.